Okay, I'll do it this way. All right, see what happens? You get this arrow, black screen, and basically forget about it. All right, see what happens? You get this arrow, black screen, and basically forget about it. And you know, I didn't shake the PRD that time, and it went on by itself. That's what I mean, it's got its own attitude. Imagine something that costs $10 to have so much attitude. Alright, see what happens? You get this arrow. Right. Black screen. Right. And basically forget about it. Okay. Alright, see what happens? Oh. You get this arrow. It's now doing the second track. And basically forget about it. And you know, I didn't shake the PRD that time, and it went on by itself. That's what I mean, it's got its own attitude. Imagine something that costs $10 to have so much attitude. Yeah, imagine having to pay $10 for something that has so much attitude. But what I'm going to do with that $10, if I reach my quota, I can use such a dirty word when it comes to pledges, because that's what they are, they're pledges. They don't want to call them donations, but there's no equity for these pledges. But what you are getting is you're getting an original copy of the PRD. The developer's name is of Finnish nature, spelt with a W, but pronounced V. So with the W, his name is Vesa, but no, in Finland, they call Vesas Vesa, spelled with a W. And he was the developer. He's the guy that actually did the keystrokes. I am the designer. Something that has so much attitude. But what I'm going to do with that $10, if I reach my quota, I can use such a dirty word when it comes to pledges, because that's what they are, they're pledges. They don't want to call them donations, but there's no equity for these pledges. But what you are getting is you're getting an original copy of the PRD. Yes. Yes, original. The developer's name is of Vesa. Vesa. Nature. Vesa. Spelled he works for a W, children's broadcasting, but pronounced V. So with the W, his name is Vesa. But no, in Finland, they call Vesas Vesa. Spelled with a W. All right, enough of that. And he will actually do the keystrokes. Yes, enough. I am the designer. Oh, really? Thank you. So that's enough of that. I'm going to put this video up on Kickstarter. I have to move my vehicle from the Lowe's area to across the mall parking lot to the other side where there's a Starbucks, and they'll take over for the rest of the day. But basically, I'm a hobo yuppie here in an antique motorhome pulling an antique car, and I've been calling on celebrities in the area. The three that I've been calling on here have belonged to the History Channel trio, I call them. The History Channel trio, yes. Pawn Stars, yes, the Harrisons. Pawn Stars. Their shop is called Gold and Silver. And I asked him, I said, well, with all this national publicity, have you noticed an increase in sales? And his answer was no. It's actually a big pain in the ass for him, having all these tourists come down because they don't buy anything. Well, that's because you're overpriced, you cheap twit. Anyway, there was him, and then there was Danny from the Counting Cars. Now, they're such snobs that, you know, oh, they'll give you an email, and, well, they won't even give you an RSVP that they did a read of it or even clicked on it. They won't even give you that. But if they like you, oh, they'll call you, you know, History Channel, Danny Coker, and he's supposed to be a minister. And then the third one, who's totally hermetized, is Rick Dale. He's got his business in Vegas, specializing in restorations of old stuff. You know, like refrigerators and Coke machines and equipment of all kinds that's really old, that slot machines. Anyway, he makes them look like new again, and I've got a project for him, but I won't talk about it now. I'm going to cut now. But I'm not going to cut, because I'm going to keep rolling, because I got to finish telling you what I was going to talk to you about. But what happened is I just forgot what I just said. So if I shake the PRD, maybe it'll shake a few screws loose. Totally Dale. He's got his business in Vegas, yeah, specializing in restorations of old stuff. Yeah, you know, like sure. Refrigerators and Coke machines and toys and of all kinds, bicycles really and wagons and slot machines. Anyway, he makes them look like new again, and I've got a project for him, but I won't talk about it now. I'm going to cut now. Now, did that refresh my memory? I'm not going to cut, because I'm going to keep rolling. Yeah. Because I got to finish telling you what I was going to talk to you about, but what were you going to talk about? I just forgot what I just said. That's right. So if I shake the PRD, maybe it'll shake a few screws loose. Now, would you shut up? I got something to say. Why am I wearing this Meet the Navy hat? Is because I Fell in Love on My Way to Hollywood is an autobiography with capital A-U-T-O, auto, because it's heavily automated, this show. Autobiography. It's a biography and done in real time, in reality, and it's the cheapest way to do it. It's the most exciting way to do it, because nobody's judging you until they see the finished product, or they catch you sleeping like a hobo in an antique motorhome in Vegas in a Lowe's parking lot. And this is a 1976 GMC, the same one that they used in Ron Burgundy's latest movie, Anchorman 2. And Anchorman 2, I love it. I've seen it 3 times now. It's great. Just love it. I want Ron Burgundy to consider Pussycat Caper. I've got pitches into him. So what's the 30 grand going to pay for? Well, it's going to pay for putting this whole thing together, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to attract some celebrities to this, because it's too good to let it go. If we do this without getting it broadcasted right away, I mean, PRD's going to go viral. And why not? We haven't had something that much fun since the Pet Rock. Sergei Romanov is my name. One of my characters, the cosmonaut, his name is Igor Pizhuk. And I also do a Dr. Samuel B. Water. He's a tree surgeon and an art critic. And Kenny Makeroom. Don't forget about Kenny Makeroom. And Carzan, who's the king of cars and trucks. So Carzan Trucks. Do all those guys. And this look right now is somewhere between Dr. Samuel B. Water and the cosmonaut. I think it'll probably be, we just color the beard, you know, so, Okay, Meet the Navy. That was a 1945 movie. My dad was in it. Had all kinds of Canadian celebrities, and it was produced and directed by Hollywood, Paramount Pictures, leased producers and directors and choreographers to meet the Navy, oh greet the Navy, is that what we're here for?